Hello, California RTers. My name is Catherine, and I'm a proud UW alum and TFA alum, GNO '09. Woo woo! After the Corps, I recruited at my alma mater for 2 years, and then I was a director for the Northwest region for a year. After the charter school initiative passed in Washington, we were the 43rd state to pass charters. I got the opportunity to work at the Washington State Charter Schools Association during the founding year. So this was before any schools were opened, as we were designing and building out the sector. So after 18 months at the charter system level, I decided to pivot back to the school level. And I'm actually living in LA, fun fact, at Tracy St-Deek's house. And I'm working at Green Dot as an administrator in residence while I'm training to be an assistant principal at the first Green Dot school back in Washington, which will be one of the first charter schools in our state. So hello, nice to meet you. I also know that it's October, and as a former RTer, I think I might have a feeling of how you might be feeling right now. So as you're, I'm guessing, sending out yet another email to that non-responder, or setting up lawn signs at the most strategic pedestrian intersection of campus, or maybe eating campus food for breakfast, lunch, and maybe even dinner, you're probably questioning some life choices. I'm here to affirm that you are doing the day-to-day execution of some of the most important work in our country. It's my opinion, and I know that of others, that when it comes to education in the U.S., nothing matters as much as bringing more leaders with the right skill sets and mindsets into the teaching profession. Charters, districts, hiring practices, firing policies, none of it matters. It's all irrelevant if the talent pool is shallow. So in Washington, when the first charter schools were hiring their founding teachers, the names at the top of their talent pools were TFA alums, and some of them that I had the opportunity to recruit just a couple years previously. When I was working at the charter system level, there were multiple times where I got to be in the room when decisions were being made and got to be at the table. And I'd look around and see that the only people of color in those decisions would also happen to be Teach for America alums. So if we follow this implied logic, if TFA didn't exist and these leaders weren't recruited, not only would the talent bar be lower in our state, but in some conversations, there would literally be no people of color involved in the conversation. Yeah, think on that. So yes, October is hard, but likely, if we're honest, likely not as hard as it's going to be next year for the individuals you recruit to join the Corps. So convincing them is not going to be easy, and you always knew that it wasn't going to be, so it's okay. You didn't take this job for an easy option. Finally, Maddie suggested sharing an important CMA connection, so I just thought I'd share how I met my boyfriend, and also I know how my former boss, Justin, met his wife. So just saying, don't forget to send that thank you card. But in conclusion, you all are amazing. You are the ones doing the hardest work. You are the ones on the grind. Your daily actions will impact the future of your Corps members, their students, their families, their community. And that's just in the 2 years that they're in the Corps. Your impact and their leadership is not limited to those 2 years. It's boundless. So many people are thinking of you and frankly counting on you. But that's just because that's how important this work is. Good luck to you, and I hope that I get to see you at the summit in DC. Bye!